On April the 9th, 1972, Tracy Marie Kroh was born to Ivan and Ellen Kroh. Tracy, the youngest member of the family, had a charming smile and captivating eyes. She was lively, petite, and participated in various school activities, such as the yearbook club, the National Honor Society, and the school newspaper while studying at Halifax High School. According to her teachers, she was a responsible, shy student. Tracy had a car, a committed boyfriend, and a tight-knit group of friends. As she started her senior year at Halifax High, Tracy was excited about her future and proudly wore her class of 1990 ring. On Saturday, August the 5th, 1989, Tracy spent the day running errands. Later that evening, Tracy spent time with friends in the Millersburg Town Square gazebo. This location was a popular hangout spot for local teenagers on Saturday nights, since there were limited entertainment options available. Around 10 o'clock, Tracy bid her friends farewell and drove the 7 miles to her sister's residence in Alex Acres Trailer Court. Tracy left some grocery store coupons and a small grill on her sister's and brother-in-law's front porch while they were not at home. Tracy's mother, Ellen, realized that Tracy had not come home the following morning. However, since Tracy often stayed at her sister's house, Ellen was not too worried. It was not until Ivan found Tracy's 1971 Mercury Comet parked near the town square that the Kroh family started to get concerned. When Tracy's older sister confirmed she did not spend the night at Alex Acres, they contacted the police. It was suspected that Tracy did not leave town and she did not want to stray too far from home and had over $700 saved up. The police speculated that she may have driven back from Alex Acres and parked before walking through the town square to her boyfriend's house. However, her boyfriend and his family claimed that she was not present that evening. Despite being under suspicion for years, no evidence has been found to implicate them in Tracy's disappearance, and the police have noted that the family has been cooperative during the investigation. There were no other options, as there were no leads, proof, or suspicions before her driver's license and National Honor Society membership card washed up on the banks of Wiconisco Creek, 10 miles south of Millersburg in 1993. The new information did not provide any new insights. The police had exhausted all of their options. Tracy was just one of many individuals who have gone missing in the U.S., according to the FBI. Among the stories that Millersburg children shared around campfires or while looking at the missing persons billboards that still line country roads, Tracy's story eventually became an urban legend. In 2016, the Pennsylvania State Police, following a tip from an unidentified source, secured a warrant to examine the property of Matthew Webster. Webster knew Ivan Kroh, whose property was allegedly a party spot in the 1980s. The Webster property was, coincidentally, only a quarter mile from the Alex Acres Trailer Court, but Webster had not lived there in years, and the cadaver dogs had turned up nothing. Still, authorities conducted additional searches of this home throughout 2016. Holly Mallett approached the Pennsylvania State Police in 2018 with an intriguing tale. Matthew Webster allegedly visited Mallett's home to hang out during one of the searches of his property. According to Mallett, after a few drinks, Mallett said that Webster told her that he had seen Tracy that night with a number of his friends and that it was supposed to be an assault and then done, but it turned out to be a lot more than that. Mallett apologized for snitching, and they proceeded to discuss how to address Holly's previous remarks. The police recorded this conversation by tapping Webster's phone. They concluded that the most effective approach would be to assert that Holly Mallett is incapable of rational thinking. Mallett pleaded guilty to perjury in July 2020. She received a prison term of 6 to 23 months. She and Webster have only been accused of lying in their evidence concerning Tracy's disappearance, not her actual disappearance. In May 2022, Mark Eugene Warfel, 89, was officially named as a suspect in Tracy's disappearance. He would have been 56 years old in 1989 when Tracy vanished, and police have examined his property for clues in her case. Along with multiple assaults against women, Warfel is also suspected of the passing of his wife. He is Tracy's sister's biological father. At a competency hearing, he was listed as a suspect in Tracy's case, even though he is still in jail on unrelated robbery charges. He was found not competent to stand trial by the court at the hearing due to dementia, and things did not get better. Warfel won't ever be put on trial for the crimes and will be released from prison unless the prosecution files an appeal against the judge's ruling. Warfel is currently incarcerated on separate charges of assaulting a hospital nurse and an alleged break-in to a woman's home in 2019. Law enforcement inspected his property for the first time concerning Kroh's case soon after his detention in 2019. A controlled demolition of suspect Mark Warfel's home produced no evidence of human remains on the property, the state police said. Investigators spent 10 days demolishing the home and investigating the property in Jackson Township as part of the probe into Kroh's disappearance. Warfel, who is now 94, was declared mentally unfit to stand trial. The Kroh family is still on the lookout for the truth. Ivan Kroh passed away in 2006, but Ellen and her daughters are determined that they will one day be able to give Tracy the final resting place she so well deserves. The residents of Millersburg have faith that the most important question will one day be answered, as one of their own still needs their help. Flyers are still visible in store windows as a testament to the town's determination to not give up on their fellow residents.